For anyone who finds this YouTube video beyond my classmates in my Faith Formations in the 21st Century class at Lancaster Theological Seminary, my name is Will Hagenview, and I'm not a heretic. But you may think I'm one by the time I finish. Our professor, Trip Fields, encouraged us as a class to make a video to discuss the French sociologist Jean Baudrillard. And Baudrillard espouses that with the embrace of technology and news and media, that what is real and what is not real is a blur, so that what is real is unreal and actually becomes real. It is not a convoluted philosophical premise Baudrillard is making. He's simply saying that as technology continues to advance us, we as humankind are finding reality and not reality to actually be reality. I am not a sociologist. I'm a theologian. And at the end of an assignment I wrote a couple of weeks ago, I shared with my classmates and professor that I don't want to lose God to technology. I want to find God in technology. And by that I mean that the more we continue to advance ourselves technologically, the more human and technology become one entity, where we truly are attached to our technology in ways that many of us here in the 21st century can't imagine. Then I believe that we will continue to find God in places and in a proximity that we've yet to truly experience before. God is an alternative reality. Jesus changed the world when he walked on it. And technology continues to change how we see Jesus and how we can experience God as we walk through technology, through virtual reality or mixed reality. I say that the more we advance into technology, the more Christ-like we can become, the more divine we can become. And I reached this conclusion having experienced Steven Pinker, who espouses that humankind has never been healthier, has never been better than it is now, because we continue to advance ourselves through technology. I hope that as we continue to advance as humankind, that the war or threats of wars will be so far diminished that rather than spending money on battles and worse stuff, we actually spend money to get us off a planet that we continue to abuse. I'd like to see us on a different planet. And in so doing, what will Revelation be like? What will the rapture be like? Did Jesus come for this world only, or will Jesus follow us and find us somewhere else? It's an exciting prospect to think that God is beyond our human technology, our human understanding, but when we mix our human technology with even more technology, then I believe we're going to find something. I think we're going to experience something divine. There are 3 new teenage boys in my church, and all 3 of them were in church this past Sunday in the balcony, and no one could see them where they were seated except me from where I was at the pulpit. But word got out after worship that all 3 of these teenagers were on their cell phones during worship. And it was blasphemous. How dare these teenagers do such a terrible thing as bring technology into worship? That's ageism. And I understand their passion for wanting what was. But let's develop a passion for what is and what can be. When we think about teenage boys using technology in worship to enhance worship, were they doing goofy stuff on their phones? Probably. But if at the age of 14 they are incorporating technology while they are worshiping, then what will technology be like for them? What will technology be like for all of us when they're 44 or 54 or 94? I believe that as we continue to advance, we're going to continue to find God in technology. That God is technology. And I land in this position because I understand in this class that I'm taking that language is the first technology. And as language is the first technology, I think of the word logos, word, being the origin of God. And as we continue to find technology and language in its most expressive forms, then we're going to continue to find an expressive God who is closer than we could have ever imagined. So rather than having religion take a back seat to the advancement of technology, I encourage religion. I encourage us to continue to look to see a God that is present in technology. That's my stuff. Thanks for listening.